outcome, what we want to see, how our youth from our organization can be able to write a good proposal. When he is writing a proposal in sexual and reproductive, a very good word, sent to a donor, and the donor can see it and say, oh yes, we can form something like this. This is what we are looking for.
It's very important because if you don't know how to write a proposal, you can never receive funding. And in the NGO world, unless you write a proposal before you receive funding, and if you receive the funding, you don't know how to write it, you don't know how to report, then you have a problem with the donor. So it's very important as a youth for us to have a lot of projects, proposals for implementation, because we constitute 55% of the national populations. So by having several project proposals for young people, I think this makes sense.
My full name is Simon Chikesusa. I work for ACIPP West Africa, and we have ACIPP Sierra Leone, ACIPP Ghana, and we hope that in 2013 sometime we'll have ACIPP Liberia. I used to work for the Freetown Foundation in Ghana that I founded almost 10 years ago. So I just want you to know my background. I am not a miracle maker when it comes to writing. I'm just here to try to tell you what most funders look out for. When we do even our internal projects, we write a concept book at least, which guides us how to write what we are, or how to implement what we want to do.
Most of them were not approved, maybe because of the technicality involved, or maybe because of partnership criteria, or maybe we don't have the allies to give us technical support. So that is why we are so happy today in receiving this training, so that we will know where we fall short and try to amend it so that we have a good proposal in the near future.
This is a very, very good program today because, like the executive director for SPAD has just said earlier on, project writing and report writing is one of the key areas that normally affect us as young people with regards to our NGOs, the day-to-day work of our NGOs. You might have the funding, but you might have implemented also in the program. But how can you make that report with regards to the financial liquidation, how you mobilize human resource? What is the impact of the program that you have felt on that? You know, this is a great problem that we are facing as young people running our different NGOs. With regards to developing the project, you might have the initiative that I want to do something like a peace sensitization, a peace symposium. But how can you do that thing on the pen and paper work? It is very, very more difficult.
So at this training, our regional coordinators are all in town. So when they go back to their respective places, they can replicate the same idea that they have been learned today. Because this is not, it's all about sending the message. Networking is what young people need, networking.
So when you're on Facebook, somebody said, oh, I need this. If you don't have it and you know somebody, so maybe this person can help you. You would have done your best. That is how you grow networks. You understand? It's very important. You keep your networks, you maintain your networks, you show respect to your networks. Respect your networks. It's very important. That's the only way you can go out there and be successful.
They are training, they are having a training in writing good proposal, what the donors are looking for, because there are some technicalities in sending out proposals, and how you can send your report. So when the donors see the reports, your financial liquidation, etc., etc., when the donors see the report, they can say, oh, these guys have done a good job, we need to give them more money.
Find ways of making my skills and capabilities usable to funders. So they come to me and say, so good Simon, we have something small, a one-day project, a two-day project. Can you lead for us? So you lead, you get your fees, it's done with, you write your report, is done with. For the long term, I do something else, which is my trade secret, which has now grown into ACIPP West Africa. So in private conversations, I can share that with you. And I know that most of you, when you have a few 1 million euro extra from your project, you want to do something, you just do it. You don't know why you are doing it, because it gives you a name, but what objectives is it meeting, what goal does it meet, and what expectations do you have? You don't know, you just do it. And when people come and say, 100 people came who are successful, That is not how it should be.
And we hope to see more at the end of this training. But this is just going to be the first training. We'll be having training until he's ready to leave.
So I hope that the lesson for today has been working, and then we'll go ahead with the rest of the